the Director of Corporate Communications at the Concordia Fashion Business Association. We're here today at Patty Shapiro Associates, and we'll be interviewing a couple of people. Follow me. This is Stephanie Amar's office. Hi.
Hi, my name is Patty Shapiro, and I'd like to introduce you to
Stephanie Amar.
And Amanda Rania.
Can you tell us a little bit about Patty Shapiro and the role it plays in the fashion industry?
Sure. I started this agency 27 years ago by selling trend books to the fashion industry. I then soon realized that there were a lot of unhappy people looking for jobs, so I decided that day that I was going to open up an agency strictly for the fashion industry. Fast forward 27 years later, here we are.
Can you guys tell me a little bit about your positions within the company?
So I'm the Recruitment Director here. I've been here 16 years and I manage a staff of 4 recruiters and some office staff. I'm involved in all the recruitment and everything that has to do with processes, systems, softwares.
And Amanda?
I'm the Recruitment Manager here, and I've been here for 6 years, and I handle all the roles that are mid to senior level.
How do companies reach out to you, and how do you find the jobs for those who are searching for full-time positions?
Well, because we've been in business for 26 years, we have a lot of repeat business. So it's really fostering those relationships, and it's usually the management that takes care of that. And then there's a lot of strong word of mouth referrals.
Okay.
So we get a lot of that. And then one of our biggest strengths is sending out candidates that we think are beneficial for clients, and then we just get mandates that way.
So what would be the process for someone that's looking for a job to reach out to you?
So I would say that we're extremely accessible. You can send us an email. I think that's the best way, but you can also go on our website. There's a job board there. They can upload their CV, or again, figure out which recruiter they want to reach out to and reach out to them. LinkedIn, that's a really important tool, and I always say that you should always connect with your recruiter. It's really important. And social media.
You guys also go to events?
Yes, we do.
Sure.
We do mostly Concordia, McGill, UQAM. We also do LaSalle College.
Does Patty Shapiro itself take any interns?
Oh, absolutely, all the time. We actually encourage it. I feel it's really important for the students and the young workers to have the opportunity to see what it really is like in the real world.
And for your intern positions, how would someone be able to see that they're available? On LinkedIn or your social media?
Yeah, I would say on LinkedIn, social media, our website.
And we have a lot of different kinds of positions, such as HR.
Yeah, we do accounting as well.
For interns or positions?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we also encourage our clients to promote internship because it's just really important.
And I would say like we give a lot of hands-on experience. So if somebody's doing an internship in HR, they're really able to sit in on all the interviews. So it's pretty hands-on here.
How does Patty Shapiro compare to other recruitment agencies?
I believe we're experts in our field. We specialize in the fashion industry. We are definitely candidate focused. Customer service is number one to us. And I don't know, I've asked this question many times before, and I've asked it to the people that work here, and they feel comfortable when they come to see Patty Shapiro and Associates.
The fact that all the recruiters here come from the industry helps a lot because we really understand the candidate and the culture
Right.
and where they're going and what they want because we're as passionate about fashion as they are.
And I think also something that's really interesting, because we've been around for 27 years, we follow our candidates through their career path. So
Right.
we see them grow, and we really mentor them and help them, and we're always there for them.
When we were talking, you mentioned that there's a lot of misconceptions about recruitment agencies. What are some of them?
Yeah, I would say that the number one misconception would be that the candidate has to pay for our services, or that the employer takes a part of the salary and gives it to the recruitment agency. This is wrong. If you go to a recruitment agency and they tell you that, do not go there, do not continue with them. So this is the number one misconception I would say that we get. It's completely free of charge, okay?
It's the client that pays us a fee,
Okay.
a finder's fee for finding
So the
this
job
employee.
seeker is not paying you?
No,
Ever,
becomes an
never.
employee of the company. So
Oh,
nothing to
okay.
do with us.
I would say the other misconceptions would be that the recruiter never gets, every recruiter doesn't get back to me, so I don't want to work with recruiters. That all recruiters are the same. My recruiter doesn't remember me. And my recruiter also is not taking me into consideration and they're doing what's best for them. So that's definitely a misconception. At the end of the day, we want our candidates to be happy, we want them to find the right role, and it's only to our advantage to also do that for them and to put them on the right path and connect them with the right employer.
We're on the phone all day and we're trying to get the mandates and closing them. So if we're not calling you back within the first minute, it's that we're working on your file. We don't make any money as recruiters if we don't place candidates. So it's to our benefit to place everyone we meet, but it has to be a possible match. So it's not that you're forgotten or not called back. That's not our process. We always call back people. It's that you're not called back within the first minute.
It's about finding the right position for each candidate.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
A lot of people I find in the job searching world don't have experts to go to. But in the fashion industry, we're privileged to be here. So why not use? A lot of people call me from IT or in engineering and wish they had a headhunter they could contact that knew the HR person there or knew the work environment there, but we do. So if anything, use us for that coaching.
Right. 'Cause what are some good tips you can give to job seekers about writing a good resume?
Well, my first suggestion is always to keep it simple. Less is more. A lot of HR people don't have illustrators, so are not able to open PDF files or big graphics on your CV, so try to keep it simple. I say if you're a student and you don't have a lot of experience, try to keep it to 3 work experiences max. Let's not make it a 2-page thing about be working at a store. I also suggest putting in some keywords that you found in the job descriptions that appeal to you, so that if it's taken in by an ATS at an HR company, your CV will be picked up matching this role. So I think that's a good trick. And make sure to include some numbers and client names when you're describing your work experiences, such as I've made this much money in sales, I brought in this much, loss in prevention, whatever that you can bring in that's quantifiable.
If you could recommend one thing to succeed in an interview, what would it be?
Well, I can't say one thing because it's my job, so I would give a couple of things. But if you had to pick, the first one would be to show your personality in an interview. I think that's what usually gets you the job. You have to mesh with your interviewer. Nobody wants to hire a stone. Nobody wants to hire someone very quiet. Do your research about the company. I say the more you know about where you're interviewing, the smarter and the better you look as a candidate. So that for sure would be it. Try to convey that you're able to go over and above the job description to show your ambition and how much you're willing to put in to get promoted or get the job or get a better job. And always think, that would be my best advice, is always think on the job, on the interview, just always try to process what people are telling you and question and see if you can do it better or offer a better solution.
So what are the trends that you're seeing in the fashion industry in regards to positions?
Well, we're seeing a lot of combination of different roles, whereas everything used to have one task type of the job descriptions. Now it's a mixture of both, such as a designer is now / a merchandiser. A buyer has now also become someone who's in product development, so you're really working on the garment more than just the numbers. A lot of our roles in fashion have become numbers oriented, and hence why all the people graduating with bachelors are now better well received in the industry than before. I'm seeing a lot of technical skills being involved in usually non-technical roles. So a lot of people are asking for Illustrator and Photoshop as a given now, even if you just finished with the bachelor's in commerce. And I'm seeing a lot of marketing and e-commerce role, because the fashion industry is one of the last industries to get into the e-commerce world. So to catch up, there's a lot more staff needed in that department.
Yeah, and just to piggyback onto the numbers, there's a lot of positions out there in like allocation and planning, and a lot of people don't think that like if they go into accounting, they'll go to work in an accounting firm. But there's so many other positions in fashion that do require somebody that has a really strong knowledge of numbers. So there's a lot of opportunity, and these are the roles that people are seeking at this present time.
When you think fashion, you sometimes just think fashion designer or photo shoots or models, but you don't necessarily think there's accounting that goes into fashion.
Absolutely.
There's finance that goes into it.
And we're Patty
Is that too much to say? Is that too bold?
Yeah.
Must be if I asked.
It's like,
because I was talking.
okay,
like,
so
it
just
was-
I'm the recruitment director. I manage.
And I'm the recruitment director. I've been here for director. Oh, I can't do this. You can't stare at me. Hey, I'm
Oh,
getting
oh,
through it. At least
hold
I'm-
on. Okay.
Tips you would give job seekers to
Internship. Sorry, you or you? Oh,
You,
messed
you,
up.
you.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Do it again.
I'm sorry.